Hello friends, welcome back. In this session, we will understand a very important concept in Android, that is Android Activity Lifecycle. We are going to have a quick explanation as well as a quick demo is also presented to you for your easier understanding. This is one of the very important topics, so I request you to pay attention. Well, in the first topic itself, in the first session itself, I told you very clearly like what is an activity. It represents number of screens in your app. Whatever number of screens you have, it is equivalent to number of activities. So please understand your number of activities correspond to number of screens in the app. To make it very simple, in Android, activity is all about a screen. Now we need to connect it to our Windows machine. You open a window, that's an activity. The one that you interact with that window, particular window, is called the activity that you are interacting with. Now we need to understand life cycle of an activity. What is it all about? What are all the stages in that? That's what we are going to learn. Just connect it to a human. We are born, we are a child, we grow as a man, we grow as a old man, and then it is end of it. So same is the case here. We are going to have states for the activity. An activity goes through multiple states from birth till death. It is from create to destroy. So that's how we can connect to it. So this is very easy, and from launch to destroy we have states available. And how does it work? We've also got methods to accomplish the state transition. I'm going to talk about that as well, and I've got a simple example for you. And here, what is the first state? The first state is nothing but the activity launch. You are launching it, and that's the first state. And what is the next? The activity can be run. Whenever you are having a particular screen in the foreground, the one that you are interacting with technically is called the activity in the foreground. You can call it as a running. Well, you are having an activity, you are having a screen which you are interacting with right now, and you are moving focus to the another one. I mean, I am swapping one screen to another screen. What will happen? The screen that I bring in new will be active, but still the one that I moved outside my current focus will also be active for some time. If the hidden process, I mean the activity that I'm moving out, is not used for a longer time, in case that memory is needed, in case that particular activity is using the memory unnecessarily, it can be killed. The term is very important here. It can be killed, and that memory can be used elsewhere. What I mean is simple. I'm seeing a page, I move that page and I take another new page, another activity. The previous activity when I minimize will still stay, but if it is hidden for a long time and that memory can be freed, that's called killed. I can kill it. Simple. Now, if an activity has to be displayed again, the one you have minimized, when you want to bring it back again, it must be restarted and restored to the previous state. So, launch, to run, to go into the background, to get killed, to be restarted, all these are the states that one can connect with the Android activity cycle. It's very important. Well, we have got multiple methods available, functions available for someone to implement all these. On create, on start, on resume, on pause, on stop, on restart, on destroy. That's it. We have got these methods. Now let's see the picture available here. The activity is launched on create, and then it goes to on start and on resume. The activity will keep running. Now another activity comes into the foreground. This is what I told you. Another activity comes into the foreground. So on pause should be called, and the activity will be no longer visible. Then if at all another activity comes with higher memory requirement, another activity comes with higher priority, this current activity which is on hold will be killed. That process will be killed. Now this is the way it goes. On create, on start, on resume, activity running, another activity comes into the picture, on pause, on stop. So the activity is finishing or being destroyed by the system. That's what is called the final state. So the destroy will happen here. Now this is a very simple life cycle, and on destroy is the final state where you get the activity shut down. Now see that here we can have on stop to restart to start. So on stop, the user again wants that activity, so I can go ahead and on restart also can be done. So all these are simple, and we have got methods available for it. So the methods are like on create. What is it? It is called when the activity is created first. This is the first callback. This is called when the activity is first created. Now second, on start. When this will be called? This is a callback method which is called when the activity becomes visible to the user. The user will start seeing it. right? On resume, when it will be called? This will be called when the activity starts interacting with the user. Both are different. On start, it becomes visible. On resume, it becomes interactive. On pause, the activity is partially stopped by another activity, the partially overlooked by another activity, and another activity will come in the foreground and it will slowly become transparent for the user. It will slowly become usable for the user. The another activity which overtakes the current activity is what is being conveyed here. On stop, what is it? It will be called when activity is no longer visible to the user, right? It's no longer visible. Please understand the terminology. On restart, it will be called once your activity is stopped and it comes back again, right? Once it's stopped and it comes back again, it's the restart. Then this will be called. On destroy, this is complete finish. This will be called before the activity is completely destroyed. That's all. We have got on create, on start, on resume, on pause, on stop, on restart, on destroy. Now, very simple. I'm giving you a set of things which can be related to the process that you do with the phone. And what will happen when you open the app? It will go through first the normal states of on create to on start to on resume. This will happen. When you open the app, it will go through on create first and then it goes to on start, then on resume. When you press the back button and exit the app, first what do you do? You press the back button and then you exit. So on pause to on stop to on destroy, because you have exited. When you press the home button, what will happen? On pause, the center button, right, in Android. So on pause to on stop will happen. After pressing the home button, again when you open the app from the app drawer, it will be like on restart, on start, on resume. So you understand, right? The flow is simple. If the phone is ringing and the user is using the app, it will go from on pause to on resume. After the call ends, you have taken the call, you have completed the call. What will happen? On resume. When your phone screen is off, that means we are locking it or it's off. On pause to on stop. When your phone screen is turned back on, so you are turning it back on, you are pressing the button to use the phone. On restart to on start to on resume. This is how it works. Well, we'll see an example here. This is a very simple, easily understandable example where you can see all these in the logcat. All the code that I have typed here, you will get the content in the logcat. I mean, you can see the way the functions are invoked, way the methods are invoked, and the corresponding results in the logcat. But it will be a little faster. So what I have done, simple, I have given a toast for you. The toast messages will come accordingly. Let's go through this very simple implementation where you can see that a very normal Java file it is. On create is there, and in that I have got a toast which can display the content on creation. We have a logcat facility. This can be checked the moment you are running this code, but it could be fast, so I have ignored it. Now I'm getting into the next method, on start, and I have got a toast there which will update us with on start invoked message. On resume, on pause, on stop, on restart, on destroy, all these are implemented and these are all the methods I have called. Now I am going to run it. I have an emulator. I have selected Pixel 4 there. As usual, it's a very simple piece of mobile that I have taken there. Now what I'm going to do, I am going to go step by step. Now on create invoked, on start invoked, on resume invoked is the message that you are getting. That's right. That's perfectly what I told you. Now I'm pressing the center button. So the moment center button is pressed, on pause is invoked, on stop is invoked then. And now I'm going to launch the activity again. So you can see that on restart is invoked, on start invoked, on resume invoked. So you see that all these are done perfectly. Now I press the back button, on pause, on stop, both are invoked. Now on destroy is invoked finally because I have come out of it. It's the exit that I have given. So you have seen the demo as a small toast message in the emulator that you have seen. I hope it was useful. In case you have any questions, please go ahead and type it in the comment section. I'll be happy to answer you. And if you like the channel or the content, kindly subscribe. Thank you very much.